There's a new Marvel out that's supposed to be nuts. We should go see that.
My ex-boyfriend, Devin, he invited me out for a drink tonight. So.
Stevie, your mom's abandoning us. It's just you and I. We gotta go see that Marvel tonight.
Welcome back to JM Clips. I am Jared McIntyre, and today, with this very non-cinematic background, we are talking about the movie Friendship. Alright, so I am fresh out of the theaters with me and my friend Carson just watched it probably about a little more, hour and a half ago at this point. I'm perplexed. I want to love it. I don't know how to love it. I don't know what it is. This is Andrew D. Young's directorial debut. He wrote and directed it. What a way to start your career. This movie was saying, hey, what movie can I make where you won't put me in a box? That's this movie. There is no box. There's nothing that can hold a genre, a idea, a principle that this movie portrays. Our main cast: Paul Rudd, Tim Robinson playing Craig Waterman, Paul Rudd playing the neighbor, the potential best friend, Austin. Man, dude, this movie's so wild. All throughout the movie, there are mentions of societal rules and disciplines and structure. You need structure, right? Craig's character jokes that he's the reason they have speed bumps out in the neighborhood. There's a sense of structure that is necessary for success. And he's the definition of structure. His friend, Paul Rudd's character, brings in excitement, adventure, carefree, candidness, which at first seems eye-catching to him. It soon disrupts his life, and you realize that Paul Rudd's character is hiding more than he has let on, and is really only trying to do his best to fit into the structure and the norms and the expectations that his level of socializing and his atmospheres expect of him. In the beginning of the movie, Paul Rudd's character takes Tim Robinson's character on an adventure. He ends up going through a underground sewer system of the city that they can somehow sneak into, City Hall and get on the roof and have a beer or something like that. But I thought that was going to be it. It was very random. I'm like, what is this? Well, it shows up back in the movie when Craig and his character is having marital issues, and he's trying to spark it. He's doing literally anything he can to bring some life into it, and he tells his wife, hey, let's go on an adventure. And he pretty much recreates even like the verbal presentation of these sewer systems and what they're trying to do. And he goes into these sewer systems, and there is a shot there when he's with his wife. When Craig is with his wife, where there's kind of a ledge they have to get up, and he helps his wife get up there, and he's looking up at her. And this is the moment where, oh gosh, I don't even know. It's clear that she sees him as less than. He's literally looking up at her, so there's that symbolism right there. But it becomes clear that those sewer systems are differently metaphor. And Paul Rudd's character knew his way around the sewer system very well. Very well. But when Craig shows up to kind of recreate the moment with his wife, he gets lost for a second. But then he finds his way. And he's definitely that character. He's lost. He doesn't know how to navigate fully and functionally within the passageways of society and expectation and structure. And he pays for it. He pays for it in the movie. And there's a scene, this gives nothing away, but that shot I was mentioning where he's looking up at his wife from this kind of Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker angle, Revenge of the Sith. Sorry. That angle is recreated. Totally different context later in the movie. And it definitely parallels, and it was insanely intentional, for sure. And it's like, for a guy like Andrew DeYoung coming into the scene, his first feature, you know he had that frame in his mind. And because it, it brings the audience back to the sewer systems. And I don't know what's being relayed there. Either he's just trying to acknowledge, hey, we're all following this set of expectation. Or he's saying, and he's like kind of identifying it as like literal sewage systems. Waste, discarded. Why are we living like this? Everyone was shallow in the movie. Very shallow. No one had depth. There was not one character you could really feel and want to identify with. Not for longevity's sake in the movie. Usually a character is introduced and you figure out pretty quickly they're shallow. And I don't know if that's also part of the message that Andrew DeYoung's trying to relay. But this aggravates me because it's such an interesting movie and it's so clear. You have to look for it, and I know that makes me sound like a nerd and you know, whatever. But it's so there. Meaning is so tangible. You can like feel it. Like there's something going on there that Andrew DeYoung was communicating intentionally. But the movie, I don't know if it's purely for marketable sake or he wanted to kind of fool society, right? See, you can't get anything from this other than the laugh because that fits your expectation and your norm and whatever. I don't know what's going on. But the movie didn't take itself seriously, which was part of the point. Like, I think it's, like, significant to the idea, not just, like, a selling tactic. But at the same time, I wanted the serious version so bad. So bad. There is a moment when they get into that sewage system, when Craig is with his wife, that she looks at him and it's so ominous. And it's like you see her and you're just like, something horrific is coming. But that's the thing, it didn't come in a dramatic way. Horrific things did come, but they came in very day-to-day, realistic, not uncommon, hear about your family update kind of way. And I don't know if that's what the point is. We go to these movies to try to dramatize our human experience. And he's saying, maybe Andrew DeYoung is saying, hey, these things are as weighty and as horrific and as cinematic and as dramatic as we view these insanely crazy things in the movies. And look, you're even coming and paying a ticket to watch a dramatized version of what you already experienced. But I'm going to show you it is that weighty, but it's just your practicality, your basic monotony life that is that exotic, horrific, crazy. I think most people will leave the theaters or watch it on streaming and go, and we'll get this from it. Hey, that was different. Some good laughs. Man, A24, they're putting out all kinds of stuff these days. I know this sounds like a madman rambling, but if you haven't seen the movie, you don't get it. And if you have seen the movie, and you're just like, yeah, that was like a fun watch, it was interesting, or it was just like straight up, well, that was pathetic, then you're still not getting, there's something there trying to be communicated to me, and I don't know what it is, really. I would love to get a chance to talk to the director, Andrew DeYoung, writer-director, and pick his brain, but probably won't get the chance to do that. So for my sake, leave a comment. What do you think this movie is about? Let me know. Thank you very much, and as always, watch more movies.